week 3, level 1 advanced handstand forward roll and back extension roll stations. So to start off with our handstand forward rolls, you're going to have a half panel mat right here. The athlete's just going to practice doing their straight leg or straight arm forward rolls across the panel mat. So arms stay straight. As they lower their head down, they can push off their feet a little bit over into that forward roll. Smaller athletes are going to be all right on here. For a bigger athlete, you might need to get a larger panel mat. But the goal here is the athlete is trying to go over the top of the hands with straight arms into their roll. They're not trying to bend to lower their head. So the athlete's going to have to travel out a little bit more in that roll. Watch one more time. All right, next station for our handstand forward rolls is going to be wall walker, forward roll to a pike sit. The goal here is to be as slow and controlled as you can possibly be into that pike sit out of the roll. We don't want to go fast. We don't want to hear feet slamming into the ground. We want to wall walker up, tuck that head and roll down as quiet as we can be. Try to keep those toes over the eyes. Think drag down the mat as you go into your roll. After the handstand forward roll stations for our week 3, backward and forward or backward roll extension handstand forward roll drills, we are going to switch to the backward roll to extension drills. So just practicing our backward pike rolls is going to be important for this week. So we have the athletes doing their backward pike roll on the panel mat. Remember from any of the other videos, the athlete lays down on their back, scooting back till their head is just over the edge. They're going to sit up on their bottom. Hands are going to be ready to go. They go on the floor as we keep the legs straight, toes pointed, all the way through that pike roll onto the ground. Hands go on the floor, not on the mat. Remember, the athlete cannot move once they've measured themselves out. They lay down on their back, get their head just over the mat, and then sit up on their bottom without scooting forward or backwards. Right over here, they'll be doing the same backward pike roll, but down a cheese wedge. Reaching down to their hands behind them to put their hands on the floor, lower the bottom down, hands back up to the ears as we stand to the top at the end, keeping those legs straight and together all the way through that roll. The last station, which you might need to spot, would be them doing that backward pike roll on the ground by themselves. Get the athlete, stand behind the athlete, and help them by lowering their hips as they go down to the ground in the beginning, because this sit should be straight legs all the way down to the floor, and that might cause them to do a seat drop and fall a little too fast. So help them lean forward, stick their bottom out, and lower them down to their hands, and then help them with their hips going over their head out of that backward pike roll like you would in a normal backward roll. This is our level 1 advanced week 3 bridge kickover stations. First station that we're going to have, our first group of stations we're going to have, we have this station over here, which is going to be our back bends going down and standing back up. So the athlete's going to stand up on top of the mat. Have a panel mat here against the wall or another cheese wedge, so that way if the athlete does stand up really well, they don't end up smacking their nose against the wall and hurting their nose. So panel mat here, athlete stands with their feet apart. Push that belly towards the wall. Think like you're doing the limbo, eyes on your fingertips as you go all the way down. Same exact shape coming back up. We're trying to push those hips into the wall on the way down and back up. It should feel like the athlete is rolling up. Hips touch, then belly button, then chest and head. If they skip anything in the middle, they just start trying to stand up with their shoulders, that bottom is going to push back and they're going to sit down on the ground every time. You have to get the hips over the legs before you can get the chest and the head over the legs. Right over here is going to be their back bend kickovers or bridge kickovers. Lay on their back, feet up on the panel mat, bridge kick over the top, and land on the ground. And on this side, right over here, the athlete's going to put their feet up on the purple mat and then do bridge rockers. Remember, for those bridge rockers, that the athlete sticks their feet up on top. They're practicing trying to rock back and forth, upside down, in this bridge. So they do the bridge, push up, and they try to go back and forth. Really push those shoulders out as they're rocking over. That push through the shoulders is what's going to really be important for the athlete to feel, so they can feel what it's like to stand or to kick themselves over in those bridge kickovers. That shoulder push is very important to getting over the hands in those bridge kickovers. The only station that is changing in our handstand to bridge and bridge kickover stations is going to be after they do those bridge kickovers and after they do the standing up out of those back bends. You'll change the back bend station to a wall walker to bridge. So the athlete's going to walk their feet up the wall, keep their eyes on their fingertips as they come off down to that bridge shape, really pushing up through those hips and shoulders and keeping that head up. If the athlete looks down their belly button as they come down to those onto their feet, they will flatten their back out and most likely lay down on the ground. We have to stay arched and we have to keep that chin up to stay arched.